It looks like fans have finally figured out why Beyonce and Jay-Z's son, Sir Carter, has been missing for the past couple of years, and allegedly it's because Sir is autistic. Everyone knows that Beyonce and Jay-Z are very big on optics, and they carefully control their image in the media. But fans are convinced that the reason Jay-Z won't claim Sir is because the image of an autistic son doesn't fit with the perfect family image, does not fit the image of the perfect family that he wanted. But why on earth would Beyonce let Jay-Z treat their son like this? And why on earth does Jay-Z seem to have a problem with accepting his male children? Let's break this down. Okay, so at this point, it's pretty clear that Jay-Z and Beyonce are hiding Sir Carter. Fans have pointed out how weird it is that we never see him. At first, the narrative was that they were protecting both of their twins because they were pretty young. This makes sense because y'all know how much hate Blue Ivy got when she was a child. Fans would talk smack about her, from her looks to her hair. Every part of her was up for debate. It's still wild how comfortable grown adults were about speaking on a child, so it makes sense that Bianca and Jay-Z would want to protect their younger kids. I mean, we didn't even see much of Blue Ivy until she popped up during the Renaissance World Tour.
On the front line, ready to walk
She has been popping up more and more since then. She has been showing up with her parents at the Grammys for like 2 or 3 years in a row now. She voiced Kiara in the new Lion King movie. She was a backup dancer for Beyonce at the Christmas Day halftime show in Texas, and she's been stealing the show at the ongoing Cowboy Carter tour. But like I said, we didn't really see a lot of Blue Ivy growing up, so at first it wasn't surprising that we didn't see Sir and Rumi, because it was what we expected from Beyonce. They're super private and protective of their kids, so while fans were curious, we didn't think much of it. However, that started to change when we started to see more and more of Rumi. At first, it was regular fan sightings, but then it started to get bigger. She attended the Super Bowl with Jay-Z and Blue, which was a pretty big deal. But then it got even bigger when she started going on stage with Blue and Beyonce on the Cowboy Carter tour, and everyone has fallen in love with her adorable nature. It's not hard to.
Just sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
But still, it has been crickets when it comes to Sir. No Super Bowl appearance for him, no stage presence, nothing. It's almost like he doesn't exist, which is weird. Even though Rumi didn't make her stage debut until this year, she still attended multiple shows at the Renaissance Tour in 2023, along with her dad. Again, it's been crickets from Sir on all fronts, and the more we see of Rumi, the more suspicious we get. Tina Knowles tried to explain this away, saying that Rumi loved the limelight, but Sir tends to stay away from it.
What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited
Well,
you are.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator, and so I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much.
Just like Beyonce, Tina is super protective of the kids, and she has opened up about how she felt about them growing up with their parents' fame. In a recent interview, she said, "If I had my first choice, they would not have to deal with the things that they have to deal with as kids. But one day they'll read the ignorance that people put out there about them, the lies and all of that, and I do worry about that." A lot of fans took this as confirmation of the autism, especially when Kanye West tweeted, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? No, like literally, and this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having children is a choice. If Twitter take my ish down, then so be it, but I need y'all to know Jay-Z or nobody have no power over me." That was nasty, but again, it confirmed the autism diagnosis. And now there's a new conspiracy theory floating around that Jay-Z allegedly refuses to accept Sir because of his autism. He's very big on image, and in the past he used to talk about his heir and passing on his legacy. Everyone knows that Blue is Beyonce's heir, and we can already see the legacy plan in action. But the streets are saying that because of Sir's reported autism, Jay-Z won't accept him because he supposedly thinks that it makes him look bad. As wild as this sounds, it's not the first time that Jay-Z has distanced himself from his son, because he has been doing the same thing for a man named Ramir Satterthwaite. Ramir has been trying to get Jay-Z to get a paternity test. He and his guardian filed a civil lawsuit back in December 2014 seeking to get Jay-Z to agree to a DNA test. But Jay-Z and his elite team of lawyers have been dodging that for many years now. By now, this whole situation has been dragging out for years. Jay-Z kept insisting he wasn't the father, but for some reason, he kept avoiding the DNA test that could have ended all the speculation. Ramir Ramir was understandably hurt about the situation, and he agreed to do a sit-down interview with The Sun Online, where he denied allegations that he was ever after Jay-Z's money, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test, no?" Ramir's guardian, Lily, also shared some details that really put the whole situation into perspective. Apparently, Jay-Z had gotten Ramir's mom, Wanda, pregnant when she was just 16 years old, and he was 22. But that's not all, because according to reports, not only did Jay-Z allegedly get Wanda pregnant, but he also allegedly has started dating her way before then. Allegedly, the relationship might have started when she was just 13 years old and he was in his 20s. Lily said, "Wanda was only 16 when she allegedly met Sean, but she may have told him she was older. She fell pregnant but had no idea how to contact him." When Lily and Ramir initially approached Jay-Z's legal team, their goal was to handle the situation quietly without turning it into a public spectacle. Interestingly, Jay-Z's lawyers seemed pretty eager to keep it all under wraps too. At one point, they even brought up the idea of signing Ramir to Jay-Z's label, as if that might help settle the matter quietly. However, that quickly changed when they found out Wanda's real age. Lily said, "I got a call from his in-house lawyer and they were very helpful, and we thought we would resolve this privately. They even talked about Ramir's music talent